Hi everyone, Stephen Aitchison here. Welcome to another CYT-Crypto episode. Today we're going to be talking about a small cap that has huge potential for the future. And I think this is really exciting. I've been researching this for the past few weeks now, and I got into it about 5 weeks ago. So just full disclosure, I bought this coin already, and I bought a lot of this coin as well because I believed kind of in its future. And they've recently made some updates on the website and the wallets and everything else that I'm going to be speaking about. And I want to tell you why it's got huge potential as well. So let's get into what is the coin that we're going to be talking about. It's a coin called ECC coin. So ECC coin stands for e-currency coin, and initially it came out as just kind of a currency coin that you could send to friends, family, whatever, just send it kind of around the world just as normal, just like a currency coin. But it's so much more than that now with the kind of recent updates that they've got and the recent kind of announcements that they're going to be bringing out in Q1 as well, a new thing as well, which I'll tell you about in a second, and my thoughts on that as well. But let's go over the fundamentals first. So we've got ECC coin, as I said, is currently sitting at a market capitalization of 61 million. So I consider this a small cap. It's not a micro cap anymore. It used to be, but it's not now. It's a small cap coin. The volume, 24-hour volume, is about 190,000, which is good for a small cap coin. Circulating supply is 25 billion, with the potential to burn coins in the future on a transactional basis. Again, we'll go over that in a second as well. The exchanges that it's on is Coin Exchange, and that's where most of the volume's coming from, and you can get it Crypto Bridge as well. So you can check that out. I would definitely recommend getting it from Coin Exchange, and the current price of it just now is 23 Satoshi. So it's only 23 Satoshi just now, which is good. And where has it been before? The highest it's been before in the past, we'll just go look over the last month or so. We'll go to 3 months. Yeah, okay, so we'll go to 3 months. And the highest it's been is 4/10ths of a cent. That's the highest price, or 38 Satoshi. So it has been as high as that already back in January. And it's had the highest market cap it's had is about 106 million. So it's currently ranked 206 just now. But I honestly think this is going to get in the top 100, possibly even the top 50 coins. So if you look at the kind of coins just now, see if it got into the top 50. To make it into the top 50, I would have to get a market capitalization of 503 million. And I honestly think by the end of 2018, this is going to be in the top 50. No doubt, which is going to give you 1,000% return on investment. But let me tell you why that this could give you 1,000% return on investment. And I just want to say something before I start. I'm not a financial advisor. You need to do your own research. So look at this coin, just let it give you an idea, or let this video give you an idea, and do your own research on this coin as well. So I'm not a financial advisor, full disclaimer. So first things first, we'll go over to the website. So they've just released this website at the end of January, which is looking much better than the old website as well. So it kind of gives you all the details. It's a cool looking website, much better, as I said, than the other one. It gives you kind of all the details there as well, what you need. And if you go to the website, I'll put a link down below as well to all the kind of channels as well that they've got. But if you go over to the website, it's going to tell you about the kind of different services that are coming out. I'm going to explain that in future. Well, I'm going to explain that in this video. It's got the white paper there. The white paper, to me, didn't have enough details in it. It's got kind of basically what it's about and what it's going to be doing, and talking about expanding the kind of transaction functionality of its kind of currency. But it didn't give enough details about the team and things like that as well. That was the only downside to this that I didn't like with the kind of white paper. But the white paper is there, it's up and running, and they're going to be updating the white paper as well. And they've got our team here as well. So if you look at the team, we go to the team, they've got 10 core devs within the team as well. And the main kind of project lead is Greg Griffith. With Wim, I spoke to Wim kind of earlier on today as well, and he's the head of marketing. And you've got all the other kind of team members there as well, Dan Malter. And we've also got as a developer Bruno Alano as well, which is quite cool to have on. Now they've got partners announced here as well. Video for Commerce have just released a video, put a link down below for their marketing video. It's a really good video and it kind of explains a lot about what they're going to be doing in the future. And Amplitudo as well, I think that's for the kind of design kind of partnership as well. That's really for the company itself. Now the thing I like about this, if you kind of look at any coin out there that's doing really well, the likes of Neo and Ethereum, they've got kind of die-hard fans out there that are going to kind of do the word of mouth marketing for them. And I believe ECC is one of those coins that's going to have those types of fans as well. So if we look at some of the communities that they've got, Discord, they've got a good Discord community. So they've got a great kind of community behind them as well, with Discord, kind of Slack, Reddit, Twitter and Bitcoin Talk as well. I like the Telegram chat and I like the Discord chat as well that they've got in there. And as I said, I've been speaking to the developers in there as well this morning to get some more information about what we can see in the future for ECC. And it's really, really exciting. So the community is good. And that's what you need with a coin as well. If you're going to be researching small caps, you need to look at the community. And the community in Telegram is about 1,500. And same, I don't know how many is in the Discord channel, but there's a lot of people in there as well in the Discord channel, which is good. And it's kind of a regular kind of chat in there as well. So really like that. What else have they brought out? The new wallet. I'm just going to show you the new wallet as well just now. This is the wallet they've got out just now. And they're going to be updating this to something else, which is a big thing I'm going to be talking about as well. So this is my wallet. This is kind of the just a standard wallet kind of stuff. Overview, send, receive, transactions, kind of security, settings, etc. So they've just brought that out as well and updated it, really mainly with the logo. They've kind of updated it. They had the old logo on there and they've totally rebranded altogether. And this is what the new website's about, the new wallet's about, and the kind of new announcement is about as well. And this is where it gets really kind of interesting for me. Okay, so when we're looking at this, we think, okay, this is just another kind of currency coin, but it's going to be so much more than that as well. So first things first is a multi-chain system they're going to be talking about. If you go over to the website, you can check out what that is. And basically what the multi-chain system is, they're going to have as a core of it, is going to be the currency platform. That's going to be the kind of core of the kind of chain system. So everything is going to be kind of passing over that. But there's going to be different levels to the chain as well. So what they're going to be bringing out in the future, and they've not got this just now, but what they're going to be bringing out in the future is other levels to that chain or other layers to that chain as well. So they're going to be bringing out something called messaging. And they want everything to be private. This is what this coin is all about. It's a privacy coin. They want everything to be private, which was the original kind of the ethos behind Bitcoin when it first came out in 2009, when Satoshi Nakamoto kind of brought it out. That was his vision for it. And ECC are sticking to that vision. They want it to be private. They want it to be decentralized. And this is what they're kind of sticking to. So messaging is part of that as well. So what they're saying with messaging, that's going to be on a different layer from the core blockchain. So there's going to be different layers to the blockchain, which means it's going to be speedier. It's going to be, you're going to be able to do it much quicker than if you kind of clogged up the whole blockchain with all these messages. So it's on a different layer to the core blockchain. So we've got with the messaging, it's private, it's instant messaging. You can do file transfers as well, and the uptime of service is always going to be up to 100% with that as well. So that's another good thing about this. So they've got the messaging, which you think, okay, that's quite cool, but they've also got file storage as well. So if you think of the likes of Siacoin or Storj, this is what they're into. This is what their main thing is, file storage. And ECC are going to have that as well. But that's going to be on another layer as well. So it's not going to go over the main blockchain. It's going to go kind of like another layer on the blockchain as well. So again, if people are storing lots and lots of files, if millions of people are using it, it's going to go on a separate layer to the main blockchain, but still within the main core, if that makes sense. So this is all about kind of, if you know about Siacoin, Storj, and you've kind of read about them as well, this is very similar to this, but this is not the only thing they offer. So it's about security as well, and when you want to file or you want to store a file, you can do with ECC. What they're going to be bringing out, the big thing they're going to be bringing out at the end of Q1, or they're going to be giving you more announcements on that. And so you can store files on that. And basically what it does, it kind of rips it up and kind of shreds it up into lots of different pieces and stores it all over the place. So it's not just stored in a centralized place. In one place, it's stored in lots and lots of different computers all over the world. So there's not going to be any kind of redundancy with that, because it's going to be shared on kind of multiple hosts as well. It's private again as well, really easy to use, and the security of it is going to be high security. And this is what kind of blockchain was really made for, things like this. But as a host as well, if you want to host some of these kind of files as well, you can earn ECC whilst being a host as well. So messaging is one of them. File storage is one of them. The other thing they're going to be bringing out very soon as well is address name resolution, or ANS for short. And what that is, if you think of, like, so when you go to youtube.com, you'll just type in youtube.com and the website will appear. But underneath that, there's what's called an IP address. So the IP address might be 154.22.132.199 or something like that. That's the IP address. This is what ECC are going to be doing for the blockchain. So if you want to send some ECC to somebody, instead of kind of copying and pasting the full kind of address, the wallet address, you don't have to do that. You could just kind of type in a name. So it could be you want to send it to Charlie, it'll just send it to Charlie, but underneath that will be the wallet address that it goes to. So that's quite exciting as well. You might not think that's a big thing, but it is a really good thing as well. And you can store these kind of names in your kind of wallet as well. So they're going to be bringing out that in the future. So that's three things. The multi-chain thing as well is going to be huge for the future, because I'm going to show you this. This is what kind of excites me kind of the most about this. And we're just going to bring it out, just show you just now. Development. So they've got all the development announcements on under development, but they're going to be bringing out something called Sapphire. Sapphire is going to be the main platform. So ECC is going to have its own platform, and then you're going to have all these services on that platform. So it's going to be a wallet. It's going to be a brand new wallet for ECC, but it's much more than a wallet. It's going to have the file storage system that we spoke about. It's going to have the messaging system that we spoke about. It's going to have the currency when you can send to kind of anybody in the world, the currency as well, just like a normal kind of wallet that you can do. And it's going to have the address name resolution within that as well. But I think what makes this exciting is it's going to have the capability for others to, well, they've not actually come out and said this, but it's going to have the capability for others to build likes of dApps on this as well. So it's going to be open source as well. So that's what's exciting to me about this. They've not given too much details on it. They've kind of alluded to it on their website. So they've basically got here, if we can kind of highlight this just now. So it just says something blue. I like this type of marketing. It's kind of piquing your interest and going, what's it all about? It's getting people excited about it. So I like this style of marketing. So it's just got a rough bluish gem in a crazy world of crypto. It is a poetic reference to a secret project with the code name Sapphire. And Sapphire is going to replace the current wallet, but it will also enable the services to be implemented within one application. So it forms a new base from where we can start with our actual services. And Sapphire will have the complete overhaul you're all hoping for. Sapphire is in a well-developed stage and will be available in the near future. So that's all good. That's brilliant. So when they bring out Sapphire, it's going to be the wallet, it's going to be the file storage, it's going to be the currency that you can send as well. You're going to be able to send currency with it. You're going to be able to do the messaging with it as well. And it's going to be multi-chain. Multi-chain is a big deal. Multi-chain is a big deal because it's not going to clog up the system if it was all going over the same blockchain. So it's going to have different layers to it. But what makes that exciting is other people can build their services on it. Other companies, other coins can build their services on it. Now, it's not directly come out and said that. That's my thinking. That's my thinking what they're going to be doing. It's going to be open source. Really exciting as well. It's a privacy coin. It's sexy. And other people may be able to build dApps on it, for example. But we'll need to wait and see when they bring out the Sapphire wallet. And that's going to be towards the end of Q1 that they're going to be bringing that out. That to me is really exciting. Everything that they're doing just now is really exciting. Everything. Which makes it so much more valuable than $64 million market cap just now, or $61 million market cap just now. I can easily see this get to 500 and getting into the top 50, or 500 million market cap and getting into the top 50. And for it to get to 500 million, we're only looking at this going to 2.5 cents. And that would take up to 620 million. Actually, if it went to 2.5 cents, that's times 10. Now, you might be thinking, with the circulating supply, the circulating supply is 25 billion, but that's also the total supply. Now, they're going to be burning coins as well on a transactional basis, similar to Ripple and similar to Tron as well. So every time somebody sends money to someone, there's a transaction fee on that. That coin will be burned, so the transaction fee will be burned. So eventually, in time, over the months and years ahead, the total supply will come down, the circulating supply will come down as well. So you can stake in your wallet as well. So it's better for everybody to stake using the wallet, because it keeps the kind of development open, it keeps the kind of blockchain kind of functioning well. That's the whole point of staking, and that's why they reward you as well. So people are going to get rewarded for staking with the transaction fees, but they're also going to be burned at the same time as well. The coins, the transactional fee coins are going to be burned as well, which is going to bring the supply down. That's another good thing. It's not going to be an out-and-out burn. They're not going to say, okay, we're going to burn 3 billion coins. It's a transactional basis, like Ripple. Ripple do that. Tron are thinking about doing that as well. They've never announced that, but that's probably what they're going to be doing as well. So in and of itself, that's not a huge deal, but over time it is a big deal. So for it to get to a market cap of 500 million and get into the top 50, it only needs to go to 2 cents. Now, I think this is going to be a lot higher than 2 cents. I think this could well get up to $1 billion market cap once Sapphire is released, once it's been established, and once people start to use it. So there's a lot of good things happening here. I think it's really undervalued. It's very under the radar just now. 62 million market cap just now. It's just gone up. It's just gone up again. It's 64 million market cap. So it's 0.00259 cents at the moment. So I think this is a brilliant opportunity to get into. I'm going to do another update at the end of Q1. I'll do an update on this as well and show you exactly where they are with Sapphire. Sapphire is a big thing that's coming out, and they've also got, I forgot to tell you about the mobile wallet as well. So they've got a mobile wallet coming out as well. So this is coming soon as well, the mobile wallet. So you can send and receive ECC on the go because it is a mobile wallet. But you can also do messaging on the go as well, and access and upload files on the go as well. So that's another thing they're bringing out as well. So they've got loads of things coming out, and I think this is a brilliant price to get in it. As I said, full disclaimer, I'm in this already. I have been for the last 5-6 weeks. Can't remember exactly when I bought it, but I have been for the last 5-6 weeks, and I put in $2,000 into this because I believe in what they're doing. And I believe, with looking at the community is growing all the time. I just believe it's going to get to that $500 million market cap as well, which means it's going to go up to 2 cents. And if it does, that's going to be fantastic. But I'm hopeful, not hopeful, I'm kind of almost certain it's going to go to beyond 2.5 cents by the end of 2018. I think it's going to be much higher than that. I think it could get to 10 cents. If we get to 10 cents, that's going to be a fantastic thing as well, and that's going to be a multiplier of around 50. So we're not talking a multiplier of 10, but a multiplier of 50. But when you're doing any research on small cap coins, look at the community, look at the developers, and then look at the product, what they're trying to solve. What they're trying to solve here is relatively easily. I've just kind of told you that just now, exactly what they're solving. File storage, privacy, as well. They've got the messaging as well, multi-chain as well. And it's just going to be a huge coin, I believe, by the end of 2018. So that's my research on it. Do your own research on this. I'm not a financial advisor, but check it out anyway. I think you're going to be really excited by this. And when they bring out Sapphire, I think that's going to be, it's really going to go kind of take off. It's not even going to go at the moon, it's going to go at a different galaxy. So that's it for just now. Until next time, namaste. Take care. Bye now.